And let Neptune moving back into Aries be a reminder that you do not know someone until you understand the darkest parts of their mind. Neptune has to do with the wishy-washy, wavy, psychic stuff. The stuff that's in between, a little bit unseen. Aries is the mind. It is the head. So we have the unseen things of the mind. Think about all the stuff that you hide on a daily basis without even really meaning to, just because it's in your brain and you're not going to say anything about it. Okay, that stuff gets real dark real quick in some occasions. So just remember that you don't really know somebody until you understand the darkest parts of their mind. Now, that's not to say, okay, because with the Neptune and Aries magical side of things, because that is one of the things we talk about over here, right? The magic of Neptune and Aries is about the wishy-washy in-between psychic spaces of the brain. It's a beautiful gift that we're being given. Also, Neptune, one of the oldest and wisest tricksters in the book. They're the final one in the astrological wheelhouse. And because of that, they know how to make sure that you either make it to your destination or not. So if you find yourself around people and you're in a transition, trying to make it from one place to the next, and you find yourself around people that you don't understand their mind, take it as a sign that you probably need to move on, or leave them, or ask for an explanation, or sit around and look at it. This is, I'm going to keep saying it, a great era to do a lot of meditation and a lot of self-evaluation, okay? Because Neptune is also how we're influenced by other people without really realizing it. And when you start layering magic on top of people, why do you think people, not all the time, there's other reasons for this, right? Okay, and why do you think people throw curses at other people all the time? Hello, they got influenced in a way that maybe they didn't like. There's other reasons. That's what I'm saying. When we're talking about purely only magical spaces, okay? Okay, and sometimes, depending on a person, because Aries also has to do with birthrights and the rights of you, strange but true, and depending on the ranking in the spirit of that person that would be involved with that situation, it might not necessarily be justified. It might be that person's birthright to have more power in the spirit over you than you do. Isn't that a weird concept? Hello, okay. It's not to say that you don't have rights in the spirit. It's to say that some people are born into really serious positions, etc. All right. So, just, how do I say this? Take your time. Take your time evaluating, looking at the magic, looking at the influences. Find ways based on your Mars placement, interacting with that on a solo level. Find ways with that placement to become more, to clear out your mind by doing stuff by yourself with your Mars placement and not around other people, not involving other people, just you. Doing that while Neptune is in Aries will bring you back to center. It will bring you back to self. And more than likely, you'll be able to see, oh, I didn't even realize I was thinking like that. And it's because I was around this other person. Oh my God, that's crazy. But you have to do stuff involving your Mars placement by yourself. And or with another group of people. And or with another person, etc. Okay. But also, going back to what I said at the beginning, okay? Neptune in Aries is gonna show a lot of people's faces about the way that they think. And for those of you who have a really good, this is very nuanced territory, okay? So we're gonna walk together. Love ya. For those of you who have a good grip on your own insanity, I don't know about you, but I know about me. Some of the magic I work requires that, okay? So if you have a good grip on that, and you can travel with it and not unravel when faced with it, not only are you probably gonna be all right, you're gonna be able to face other people's strange dark minds and not unwind anything about yourself and your own practice. For those of you who are newer to those dark truths, just, I don't know how to say this either. Get ready, there could be more. Get ready, are you sure? Just get ready, because the worse always could get worser and the dark always could get darker. I'm not saying that it will, and this is not me trying to instill fear in you either, okay? That's not what I mean. And honestly, we have a visitor for just a second. Oh my God, he's crazy. He might be cute, but back to the and honestly part of this. Let's use this video as an example. If this video freaked you out or made you afraid, talking about insanity and facing your own insanity, were you able to ride with it, or did you turn away from it? Were you able to understand and comprehend that something dark was going on in the brain? Was happening in the dark parts of your mind? And hold space for it, even if you didn't understand exactly what was happening right at that moment? Okay, you probably have learned to traverse the shadows fairly well. Good for you. But if you looked at it and you were still kind of freaked out, take some time to sit with your brain, okay? There's a lot of weird stuff that the mind can do. And that's what I'll say about it. But it takes a lot of sitting with the brain to understand those things. before you could even practice them. Because how are you going to practice something that is an innate gift inside of your own mind if you don't sit and look at it first? There are some things that other people cannot teach you and you have to teach yourself. Isn't that wild? Okay, the gifts of a child. To always be the teacher of self. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to watering my orchids and thinking about insanity in orchids. Crazy work. I have a couple that have started to bloom. Do you want to see them? Well, they haven't started blooming, but they've started growing their flower stems, right? Show and tell. Look at it, it's so cute. It's gonna get so big. There's gonna be big flowers on it. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. You're doing so good, sweetie. Keep going. And then we have this one that's regrowing back from one that I cut off. I didn't cut it off all of the way. Sometimes when you do this, they reproduce. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen this time or if it is just gonna be flowers. But one of my orchids had babies like last year, I think. So that's one of them. The other one's over on the shelf, but they like grew out of, one of them's still attached. I haven't taken it off yet. They grew out of isn't that wild? Instead of flowers, we got more orchids. Crazy. That one is parched. I need to get it watered. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Get comfy with your brain. Keep up the brew you need to do. I will too. Cool. Okay. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true.